Welcome to today's Eliminator. I know this pink dot is a level 9, so it will be fast and nimble. The Eliminator is one of those games that you have to learn from your mistakes. You will always be learning and adding to your do's and don'ts list. Here is a race strategy for you. Go wrong to go right. Pull them the wrong way, turn around challenge and go the right way. So go wrong to go right. I will use this as a quick stop, handbrake turn. This was over before it began. They just didn't know it yet. In no time at all, I have a Funko. Let's head to the final showdown. Today, I ended up being in the same lobby as Franck Br Ce, a top Brazilian player who live streams on Twitch. This is how it went.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
I normally win the race to the pin, but then gift the win, because my Forza Horizon 5 game doesn't save any changes or stats. But I know that Frank has the same software glitch, so it's rare, but I will take the win. I slowed there, contemplating whether I gift or not, which made the finish better anyway. I quickly grabbed my phone, jumped onto Twitch, and asked Frank if I could race some finals with him. In his big, bellowing Brazilian voice, which is very cool by the way, he said, "SGH77, welcome, yes play, so here we go." No way, Frank just got a level 10, Brocky drop. Wow, I can hear him yelling in Portuguese with exhilaration. Meanwhile, I had to work my butt off getting mine. Here is the final showdown.
Final showdown in 3,
What was that? Was that done on purpose?
1,
He is part of the Twitch stream. Weird. Might have wrecked my race, but it wrecked his as well. It caused him to be eliminated by the arena. Now equal cars, so no advantage can be found there. I can only win by going to the pin faster, picking a nicer path. Do I have an established path there? Nope, I am just going that way, straight ahead. As the saying goes, flying by the seat of my pants. I am winging it. Only 2 objectives, miss the trees and get there first. I know there is a channel straight here, but I use them so infrequently that I keep forgetting where they are. I don't have the best memory when it comes to these things. Come on, Frank. We need to be 1-2 every game. There was a RS 200 racing him. Go, Frank, go. Nice, well done.
welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
Game 3. I kind of mucked around in this game. I didn't get into the flow. There is an AMG1 eliminating everyone. I would like to nab it. The game is almost over, and I am still in this slow thing. Well, now I have a Camaro. In the rain, it looks like it will be my finals car, against an AMG1 and whatever Frank has. Nope, this is it. Final showdown time. Frank is in a level 9 Gymkhana RX. There is an AMG1 we both have to beat. We have both turned up undercooked. This is a big ask.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
There is the pin. Looks like it's on our side, so advantage going this way. Where is the AMG1? That's my main concern. If I can keep it clean, Frank and I should have a pretty close race. He has the advantage with traction, handling, gravity, and nimbleness. I have an advantage of being red, and everyone knows paint color makes all the difference. Plus mine sounds better, so big advantage there. Seriously though, Frank should have a slight speed advantage off-road. I am not sure it seems pretty even. I can see that AMG-1 desperately trying to catch us. However, I don't think the terrain is going to do them any favors. Which way is faster, going left or going right? Which way would you take? Frank has gone right. Where is that little shed? It could be the decider. Nice. 1-2 again. 3 games in a row. Yes, and all these games are consecutive. I will show wins, losses, and fails. Game 4, I had a fail. It put an end to a long win streak. I just had one of those uncalculated moments. I still started with the advantage, but I got blown away by a faster car. Frank eliminated them straight after, and he then went on to win the final in his level 7 Mercedes. Game 5. The drop disappeared, and there is no invisible cars. That means I am stuck in a very advantageous glitch. I can challenge others, but they cannot challenge me. I have complete diplomatic immunity. I can roam the map without fear and use it to my advantage. I will search for a high-level drop. Cars are chasing me, wondering why they cannot challenge me. Meanwhile, Frank is already up to a level 8 Murcielago. Half the game is gone and I am still in this level 1. Here we go. The glitch has done its job. It was like my own personal bodyguard.
Arena shrinking.
This quickly becomes a Funko. However, Frank has a Centenario. I want equal cars, so I will race one more race. Let's head to the final showdown. You can tell the top players because they are at final after final after final.
Showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
Mine needs a clean. Maybe I need to change my polish. His just shines. Mine is categorized as rough and ready. He was sleeping. Come on, Frank. There is other level 10s to beat.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
What am I doing? Why did I turn off the highway? Silly brain melt moment. Now Frank will win, which doesn't worry me as he has a live stream to keep entertained. That was just silly. I was just lucky there. I don't know what I was thinking. Game 6. I have my phone beside me showing the live stream. Frank has been driving around in a pen haul for most of the game. I can only assume he is in a glitch. This game is almost done. If he remains in it, I will downgrade to that one, and we can race them together. Frank has been eliminated. I know he won't wait for me. He will just start another game. Do I quit, gift my car, or race the final? I will race on. There are level 10s. The main concern is a Brocky.
Final showdown
should have quit and kept things interesting. However, he might not really want me there. There's your Brocky.
To the secret society of the Illuminati!
Game 7. I am not in Frank feed. I have decided to just play on.
Arena shrinking.
This eventually became a Pro Truck, then a Group A. Nasty upgrade trap, let's go. You should pick a slower car next time. This gives me the RS 200 final showdown time. Frank has just started another game. Looks like I will just play on. That Funko has gone too early. This could be over before it's begun.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go! Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
Game 8. I decided to wait and play around outside of the Eliminator, but Frank started the next game without announcing it. So I said goodbye to the live feed and went and played a couple of more games. This turned into a Camaro, then a Group A, then an AMG 1. Final showdown time. At least it's not nighttime anymore. Right, where are the other level 10s? Wow, they are all going that way. I better join them.
1, go!
No, come on. That's not like me. Silly. However, it does happen about 5% of the time. Normally when the lighting is just not showing me the gap very well. Will they make the bridge? They will have to slow from that angle and they won't be expecting me. Let's go AMG 1 power. Boom, take that. Where did that rocket come from? I grabbed victory from the jaws of defeat. They were gloatingly saying see ya to the car that missed the bridge. That was an enjoyable finish. Comeback wins always are. Game 9. Oops, a Funko. Let's see if they can drive it. They started the game with a level 10 car drop and RS 200. This will be a long race and a virtually impossible task in this slow thing. I am winning. Keep crashing Funko. Find every rock you can find. I am no longer winning. Oh well, it was a good attempt. Pity I never had an RS7 or something. Hit a rock, hit a rock, hit a rock. Nope, that was a quick game. You only won by a seconds. Maybe change to the Centenario, buddy.
New car drops incoming.
Game 10. This is a drag strip arena. I will head over there now. That is the fastest car in the lobby so far. I think I will win this. Yes, I always check drops, that's my ABCs. Stands for always be checking, until you get what you want. There is someone, that will do.
Arena shrinking.
A Brockie, that will do. Let's cut to the final showdown.
Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
This is over already, unless I have a fail, and that is always possible.
Final showdown in 3,
Yep.
2,
Well, thanks for watching. I had fun with Franck Br Ce. We were 1-2 in nearly every game. I loved the finish of the AMG one on the bridge. I won almost everything today. A silly elimination and almost a level 10 steal with that slow Bronco R. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up, please. Until next time, bye.